Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, to my portal here, to my energy vortex, my hologram. Okay, this is just kind of my station of identity, my territory. This is how I interpret things, and very important, like doing the inner work, transformational work. And now I've actually, we had that solar eclipse, right? I mean, we were in between eclipses, the lunar and the solar, and so on. Oh my goodness, when you do the transformational work, the inner work, right? All these aha moments, all this integration is happening, healing is happening, activation is happening, upgrades are happening, right? Your psychic abilities are getting more clear, I would say, or precise, right? Again, like I say, I share that information. But then how people are interpreting the messages that I'm sharing becomes their world, their reality, right? So it's you're what you think, your thoughts represent yourself. People can quote something, but again, everybody's unique, and we all I have our own soul signature, energy signature, and this is our duty and responsibility to really understand who we truly are, and remember who we truly are, and understand how we all operate, and what is really the true meaning of life, what is really what are the true fabrics of reality. And so today I wanted to again share more of that, of those diagrams. I mean, I went to library and I actually printed some stuff. They gave it to me for free, so that was nice. Very happy. It was like $3 or $4. I didn't have to pay. And this is how we channel energy, and this is how we interpret realities through sacred geometry, seeing people's light bodies, or we see what is being said, and how, whether it's connected, disconnected from that soul matrix, right? So we work differently, okay? And I can see how all these distortions, even disclosure community, right? And how it's just is no idea how, what the true the teachings of the ascended masters, right, is all being miscommunicated and mistranslated and misinterpreted. And yeah, the inner work, the transformational work is so important, and bring the divine feminine back online, right? Whether you're male, doesn't matter, female, male, you still have both energies. And so the divine masculine integrating with the divine feminine, right? So your inner child can be reborn. Very important. You're building that a crystal castle within you. It means you're activating your crystalline DNA. And so being stuck in that density, it's, to me, it's not the way to go. For me, okay, it's easy to actually be extremely etheric, be extremely way up there, but I have assignment to be here in the physical form, so I have to do my best just to kind of stay here physically and live simply and do these whether it's the channelings, I mean, to do these videos, because I have a project, very important project, and for the military, right? Whether it's for the Q, the white hats, the black hats, the DARPA, and it's for my soul group, my tribe, who were extremely abused, violated, tortured. And I saw these disfigurations in their aura, energy field. That's why people, the military, the whole sex game going on, right? This whole chess game going on. When you read energies, guys, and when you know how to protect yourself, and you are on that journey to become the Christos avatar, or yoga path, being realized, right? On that soul level, monadic level, and on that Christos avatar level. And also we're bringing the solar rishi consciousness here. There's already 13 dimension, 14 dimension, 15 dimension. That's you become God, sovereign, free, right? And so the whole mind control agenda and so on, you need to how to kind of either transform these energies, harmonize those energies, or sending back to source, or sending back to those who are sending it, because now the law of effect, the law of one, is coming online. What goes around comes around. Everything moves in a circle of motion. So it is what it is. And dealing with the darkness and transmutation of that shadow, of that negative ego within each of us, right? All these inner conflicts is a must to be the true spiritual warrior, right? The defenders of truth and divine justice. It's you know, this is a must. And the true yogis, or you know, the true ninjas, the true samurais, right, the true yogis, they understood that very well. And also morals, ethics, virtues, very important. And having that connection to the divine, especially those guys, right, the military in that male form, having connection to the Holy Mother, Divine Mother, right, so they'll be able to kind of balance these masculine energies, very important, right. So there is nothing, that's actually the strength, not the weakness, to actually have loving connection to Holy Mother. So, and that's how we heal, right, through that Holy Mother, the Stargate 13, right, the Mother Arc. Okay, so that's how we heal. I'm helping with the healing, so those guys can resurrect their true divine masculine energies. Okay, you know, in their in their bodies that needs to be cleansed, and they need energy hygiene. They need to be pure. It needs to be purified, and these energies needs to be harmonized within each of us. Okay, very important. So guys, going back to the tree of life. Okay, let me see. So this is the base 12 mathematics, and also I wanted to show you, actually, this is your diamond sun DNA. This is why they are trading us, right? Stock market, the galactic sex slave, and all this stuff. This is the diamond within your DNA. This is the true original blueprint of the angelic divine luminous race. Okay, and we're helping you guys to restore the divine structural blueprint. So diamonds within your heart, diamonds within your DNA, the diamond consciousness, the diamond hologram, that's what Yahshua was referred to. Kingdom of heaven is within. Know yourself and be free, right? God, with God's sovereign free blessings and so on, God's sovereign free power. And boundaries. Okay, so very important. So this just wanted to show you, very important, that the tree of life, start understanding the tree of life, the 12 spheres of the tree of life, how this, right, we are resurrecting all that through, you know, walking with Christ, walking those energies of love and faith and trust and grace and gratitude and compassion and forgiveness, invocation of the violet flame, right, all these tapping methods, martial art, going to nature, connecting to the crystal core, Mother Earth, Mother Nature, connecting to the crystal heart in your sacred heart, and connecting to the cosmic heart of Mother, Father, God, right? This is how you're resurrecting your true original blueprint of that Katara. That's your 12 tree grid tree of life. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. What is a tree of life? The base 12 mathematics, right? Because we've been overtaken by AI and by very rogue alien races. And so what they did, they got rid of the 8, that's your sacred heart, the 8 sphere and the 12 sphere, like I said, and they reversed everything, right? And then that's what I kind of interesting dynamics I saw in my soul group, Marines, guys in the military, part of the, you know, terroristic organization group, the Hydra, right? The whole octopus and so on, the psychological operation, the dark projects, or the black ops, with the military covert operations. So this, right? We need to return back to this. We need to also resurrect our Merkaba, our ascension vehicle, you know, so understanding the platonic solids, very important, right? And only through the inner work meditation, understanding with the 3D ego mind, or, you know, if you're a male, right, that's the left hemisphere of the brain, you have to switch to the right hemisphere of the brain, coloring mandalas, right, doing some art, playing instrument, or singing, right, or let me see what else, start dancing, right, or shamanic work, very important. Okay, so, and then of course being integrated. We talk about the activation of the 8 original cells in your coccyx area, guys. So this is a beautiful sacred geometry that is happening within your physical body, your light body, okay, and within your DNA, your hologram. So this is all coming online because of the cosmic energies, right? We talk about the gamma ray frequency, so much, very much being on the sun, at least a little bit. I know there's lots of interesting stuff going on with the clouds and with this whole chemtrails, right? So you have to, oh, this is enough being in nature. Let's go and do some meditation, do some chanting, transformational work, and then I had to go to work because I have to pay my rent, I have to pay for some food, right? So it's just we all are here learning, right, our lessons and how to kind of harmonize these energies, balancing these energies, very important. Whether you're more of that starseed nature or more of that earthy kind of angel, earthly, you know. So for me, it's very easy to be in cosmos. Very easy. Like I'm working with energies. I can meditate or I just go to bed, and when I sleep, I know I'm healing myself, but also at the same time all kinds of meetings, and I'm downloading all kinds of information from extremely high levels of consciousness. So here it takes me a little bit more time to download it, and then slowly and surely I'm sharing that information with you through video. So beautiful structures are coming online, right? So this is very good news. Also, the main energy channels, guys, very important you understand how the energy circulates within your body. So I was talking about how, you know, you can imagine like a ball of light energy. Whether you can start, maybe you can start from coccyx area. I usually actually start from the lower lip, and you go down to the coccyx area, or I also imagine like from your heart chakra, right? You imagine that energy is going down, and then you go up the back spine and back into your third eye, or that's the upper lip. And so this is how the energy should be flowing in your body, right? The back area goes up with your tailbone area being activated, with your kundalini rising up, right? Lam, dam, ram, yam, ham, om. Get your proper spin, proper flow, and so on. So those who were abused, violated, military, all this sodomy, black magic, and so on, you start invoking these you know, areas, the energy, and start correcting, because the energies, like I said, the cosmic grid's been already set, right? The solar rishi consciousness, they're coming here to this dimension, right? Because of the cosmic portals, because of the mother arc portal, the arc technology of these trans harmonic pillars. So this is all now available. So that's why I have the yoga project, the project for military. It's a beautiful thing that will help you to heal and become who you truly are. So now I understand why I was so targeted the back of my heart chakra. I know I was mentioning it, something with the back of my heart chakra, and now I'm realizing that's actually your etheric neurological center. That's actually your nadis. I talk about in yoga, right? 72,000 nadis. Those are actually energy centers. That's the etheric structure of your central nervous system. See, that's how they get into your brain and they live over your soul. For us, this is true. So the nodal control panel is located at the back of your heart complex. It's circuitry board control panel to the neurological messaging system, to the central nervous system, and to the brain. So this is how we operate through our nodal structure. Guess what? It was all damaged, right? Through all these some kind of recruitments or the initiation or what was done to me back in January 2013, how I was totally dissected, polluted, tortured, right, and so on. But this is how they get into your energy field, and just totally polluted my astral body, my astral chakras, right? And that's how they were getting through the back of your heart complex. The nodal system is the etheric blueprint of your central nervous system, and its instructions set in 4D, which is the astral layer. The negative aliens and the elite, and so they understand very well the chakras. They have highly advanced technologies, right? They understand your energy field, and so on, but they're misusing, abusing the highly advanced technology. Plus, so many of them, they're already with distorted consciousness, with their distortion, their DNA, their hologram, right? So there's lots of distortion. That's why in the disclosure community, right? So that's why I do what I do. I teach my stuff. So this area can be corrected from alien machinery, right? So this is how you get hooked to the AI. That's how they invade your, they infiltrate your light body, right? The back of your heart. That's your heart complex, your nodule structure. That's how they get into your central nervous system. And of course, they do it, of course, through this as well. But our star seeds, right, they attack us. The microwave technology, psychotronic weapons, directed energy weapons, this is what they do. And so, but you can correct all that, right, when you were invaded by the what is it, the alien implants, right, the holographic inserts and so on. How, you know, you all these overlays, right, in your aura energy field, and then you ended up in the electrostatic body in like goo, with tears in your aura energy field. The vertical channel was broken, right, the fallen tree of life and so on. Totally disconnected from your first sphere. So these guys are disconnected from their first chakra, and everything is pretty much considered in their coccyx area, or sacred area, your second chakra, I mean the sacrum, right? And there's all this sex game and so on, and distortions in their consciousness through the direct programming, through the mind control. And so this is what I wanted to show you guys. This is the reversed. This is how those guys are hooked to AI. The AI red wave to false timeline, okay? False timeline perceptions, how the normal circulations is impringed in the central brain, but also it's impringed, those reversal direct in your sexual organs. So look what they do. So instead of going this way, right, I talk about the microcosmic orbit going up the spine, and then going down here. So this is the back, this is the back, this is the front. So what they do with those reversals, when I talk about metronome reversals, this is all through AI force, through sodomy, you know, they're hexing you, all this black, was it black magic or black mailing going on, right? Through AI, they're actually through force, they're reversing the spin of the microcosmic orbit. And you know, that's why all these distortions. And it creates black flower Baphomet pulses to draw the anti-hierogamic bindings, false partner powers, Azazel, Lilith, consubstantiality. So yeah, so all these, like I said, the misery, the sex games in the military, the Baphomet network, right? The pedophilia, the child sex trafficking, watching porn and all this kind of stuff. So this was you know, some of the stuff, I mean the black energy, the fragmentation, that's what I saw those guys in the military, and being possessed and being on drugs, and totally infiltrated, and their light body was darkened, right? So you know, when it's energy is energy, you cannot fake energy. You see energies. And of course, through the anti-hierogamic technology, the Thotian Leviathan AI cube system, those are the Niburian military bases in the entire solar system, right? So we talk about also here, the earth has been infiltrated by the black cube technology, right? Of course, the moon is not even supposed to be here. It's satellite for mind control. And then, you know, we deal with aliens. They know how to move the orbit of the planet. That's why the planet had wobbled 23.5%. And then of course, you know, they're hiding, you know, the elite are hiding, whether on Mars or Saturn. They're doing all this horrible transmission of blood covenant, right? Everything is here then being transmitted to Earth, right? With this proxy wars with proxy Israel. And you know, probably even on Pluto. I'm not familiar much with Pluto, but it's 10D, right? This is the kind of Draco base 10 mathematics. That's what we've been dealing with here. And so this is all coming online. This is kind of this is the highly advanced technology. This is what they've been using. So, and what was the antidote to mind control in psycho-emotional centering? Being in your heart, being in your center, and all these, you know, balancing needs to happen, right? Claim your power back, resurrect all your energies, the yogas, yamas, niyamas, virtues, morals, ethics, like breath work, being in nature, start talk to yourself, write things down, PTSD times to heal, listening to solfeggio tones, sound bath healing, very important, superfood, okay. just simple diet, living simply, okay, very important, and start mastering yourself. We came here to be masters of our energies, right? You don't have to listen to anybody and somebody else is going to save you, or the power lies within. And so very important, guys, the non-judgment. It's just observing, being compassionate witness, right? Walking those energies of love and faith and trust and grace and gratitude, very important, right? Surrendering to the divine, the harmony, the unity, cooperation, right? Again, I didn't have anybody here to, I don't know, to communicate, right, regarding the project, you know, my soul group, my soulmates, right? I have a family, and it's April 2024, and right, nothing. So I have to do the work. I have to be everything, right? So that's why I have all the project. I have these you know, documents in words that I created, the creator for the your jurisdiction, Yana Yoga, the project for DARPA, the cosmic leadership, right, and so on. So I have to build the structure. I have to build the platform, right? I have to strengthen myself from within. I have to build the crystal temple from within, right? The Teresa Avila, right? Some of those mystics in Catholic Church they were talking about. So, you know, the self-love, like just loving yourself, right? Giving yourself some extra care, you know, taking care of yourself more on that emotional and energy level, taking care of your soul, of your heart, right? This is so important, guys, and that's who we truly are. We're the light of our soul, right? And the, you know, some of us, we already came as, you know, monadic, the monadic self being integrated, and we came here as the Christos avatars. And that's why I understand how the secret societies, the true secret societies, were invaded, infiltrated, right? And the reversals in that monadic spin and the Metatronic reversals, how that was all down to those guys in a military, highly advanced souls, indigo warriors or star seeds, who were involved in those psyops, those black ops, dark projects with the military covert operations. I read those energies, okay? So that's why, you know, I understand the sex games. I understand the energy behind it, whatever whatever is being transmitted, whether from the lunar forces, with the false magnetism, right? The Saturnian energies or the Mars energy, right? For example, my planet Mars is in Pisces. So all about bringing spirituality into that warrior race, right? It's very important to also bring that divine feminine to that kind of masculine structure, right? Of military and this whole space force, right? Pentagon, because Washington DC was part of that unholy trinity, right? That's why all this raping and bastardization of the divine feminine, and you know, cocaine in White House and all this kind of stuff, right? So listen, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I'm not on drugs. So, you know, constantly, you know, cleansing your aura, energy field, the energy hygiene, very important. Protect yourself, the 12D shielding, right? That's why the 12D shielding, guys, 12D shield practice, very, very, very much important. It's on energetic synthesis, right? Or it's also on my website, yanakalai.com. You need to start really reconnecting with your true self, who you truly are. The Shushumna, right? The central channel needs to start being activated instead of being broken, like here, right? So it's broken, your central channel has been broken. You need to start activating all that. That's everything in my project. And start also getting rid of the crucifixion implants, right? Very important. There's a command how to remove the crucifixion implants from your 7D. That's your planetary logos. Very important how to acknowledge the 3D ego, the 3D ego mind, right? And from that negative structure, you want to switch to the positive structure. And pretty much everything's been established, corrected in extremely high frequency dimensions, right? But it's each of us individually to do the work, transformational work. You cannot steal it, right? You cannot, it's like a siphon it, right? Like everybody, you know, give it to me, give me. Kingdom of heaven is within. It's all here. Tapping, breathing. Yoga position. Namaste. Lam, vam, ram, yam, ham, om. Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah, Jai Shri Krishna. Hallelujah. Right? That's why I understand when people start saying things with tone, we go into the tone of that the voice of that person, and we can read so many things, and we see or feel the programming of that individual, right? We feel or see the aura energy field of that person, especially if somebody's your soul group, and also on that monadic level, there's already 7 and 9 dimension. You just see things so clearly. Right? And again, energy is energy. That's why here I'm showing you all these diagrams. You know, reading energies is a must. Healing your chakras also through food and nutrition. You can start with your red, you know, red apple and red strawberries, okay? Then you can start with your oranges, you know, and peaches and so on. Then you can do your banana, but you know, banana is more acidic. I don't do really much. Or summer squash and whatever, you know, paprika, peppers, right? And then you can do the green, where there's the kiwi, broccoli, and grapes and so on, right? So you can work with these energies, start coloring mandalas, start chanting, right? Japa mantra meditation. That's also I've been doing a listening, especially Shiva, Shiva, Om Namah Shivaya. Just a loving connection to you know, the ascended masters and the rishis and Shiva Shakti, right? The Kundalini, that's what the military, right, with their so-called Pussy project, or I don't know what that was, just no thank you. Okay, you have to learn how to channel your energies, and I've been talking about the Kundalini yoga, and you know, how to bring that spin upward, the crystal architecture, the spiral, right? Everything moves in a circular motion. Everything is energy, frequency, vibration, and you have to learn how to navigate. You have the black subtle forces, the yellow subtle forces, and with non-judgment, with stopping, mobilizing, observing, being in that compassionate mode, forgiveness, you start integrating those energies, and you are in that 0 point, divine neutrality, God matrix, the source of our genesis. Namaste, the sattva, the sattvic energies, right? Talk about the gunas energies in Ayurveda, the sattva, and then you have the tamasic energies, the inertia, but sometimes we need to pause, stop, right? So it's not always, you know, negatively polarized. You know, there are the subtle black energies that actually we need them just to kind of slow down, right? And just to kind of restore the energies, like even the Rajasic families, right? Then we need to go ahead and move forward. We need to have some action. But if it's too much action, overstimulations and all these addictions, you don't have time to say hi to your soul. You don't have time to reconnect with that divine spark within that sacred chamber of your heart. Okay, so it's all about balancing and healing, right? Guys, this is my actually favorite structure. That's why I was like, oh, I'm going to United States, USA. The Wheel of Dharma. Look at this beautiful structure. There was the newsletter, Lisa Renee, from I think it was February. So the Dharma wheel and so on. So the Buddhist teaching, the yellow, the middle path, the yellow brick road, the right action, the right thinking. I mean, this whole, you know, let me see, like the teachings of the awakened ones, of Buddha, of Gautama, guys. So I will resurrect these teachings. I will write down, you know, the eightfold, the eightfold path, right? The rightful eightfold path. So I will resurrect that, because I don't need military to make prostitute out of me, some kind of sex slave, some kind of cyborg, some kind of transhuman, transgender. This is all going to divine justice, okay? Justice will be served here. We're resurrecting, of course, also the platonic solids as well. Okay, very important to understand, you know, the cube, right? The pyramidical structure. I always wanted to have a house in a shape of pyramid. I saw something when I was a teenager in Prague. It was actually from Japan, some photo from Japan, and the house was built in a pyramidical structure. I said, how come we don't have homes and houses somewhere here in Czech Republic? So also I work with the octahedron, right? octahedron, and what is it, icosahedron, and where's the dodecahedron? Very important to guys understand these energies, right? Understand the metatronic reversals here. That's the dead tree, the dead flowering, right? That's those guys, they have their reversals in their atomic structure, subatomic structure in their light body. You have to be the eternal flow, the eternal unified consciousness. Very important is non-duality. Observe everything, you don't judge, right? Whether you're white head or black head, right? You have to be integrated. The white and the black, right? Integrated together. Just be the real true quantum Q, and to really bring the true teachings of the ascended masters. That's the true real blueprint of America under the law of one. Okay, understanding the Emerald Order, Emerald Covenant, Cosmic Sovereign Law. Okay, very important. So the Cosmic Cube, guys, we talk about the Cosmic Cube sacred geometry. It's right here. You can actually Google that on Ascension Glossary. And here we have the Vincit Omnia Veritas Semper Fidelis. Okay, so the Fleur de Lis, we are resurrecting actually the teachings of the true whether it's the Freemasonry, the teachings of the true secret societies, and that's how that was infiltrated, whether by the Jesuits, by the Nazis, right, by the Gestapo, by the alien races, the hybrid Anunnaki, the Nephilims, the Dracos, the Draconians, the negative faction of the reptilians. Not all reptilians are negative. You just have to read the soul signature, energy signature of those entities or of those beings, right? Humans, non-humans, and so on. Invisible world, non-visible world. That's how you start mastering yourself, mastering those energies first from within, right? You have to also be protected, right? Building the just the potency of who you truly are, in order to differentiate more and more with more and more precision. Okay, and so everybody's on their own disclosure path, right? Disclosure, exposure, and understand that there is a law of one coming online. Okay, so that's why the transmutational work of the darkness is extremely important, whether within our DNA, our ancestral lineage, right, on that family level, or organization, corporational level, institution like the religion or education, academia, or press, right, journalism, right? How you see those who speak their truth, right? Look what is being done to them, and how they need to be freed, and they need to be apologized, right? So it's a process, but it's extremely important. So here we talk about the sacred geometry of the lotuses, right? Lotuses within our chakras, very important, right? And how you work with the Trinity structure, and this is your diamond sun DNA, correct? That's your diamond body. And if I'm on Blu-ray, I work with the blue frequency, which is the Melchizedek. That's why the military doesn't like me, because we're the female Melchizedek lineages, right? And the Oraphim races, and it's all about the law. And they were running the law of reversals, right? All the projects, they have the project Stargates, and the whole military. You guys, you need to start understanding the 13 principles of natural laws. It's extremely important, right? So to bring peace to the planet, or if your republic wants to be restored, right? Only through peace, okay? Peace that passes all understanding, and being the soldiers of peace, just like Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King, John Lennon, right? And others, okay? And some of the whistleblowers, they are not amongst us, okay? So they were the true heroes, the true spiritual warriors, okay? So what else I wanted to guys show you? So, okay, so how complex, so the light body, look at these 12 exotonal lines. This is how complex the starseeds, the light workers, or humanity that are activating their etheric DNA. This is how complex our light bodies. You know how some people, they're just totally in awe with all these organs, and how the heart is pumping, and all these veins and arteries, and then what else, they're perplexed, or they're just in awe how like the body functions, and the plasma, the blood, and how the brain operates. So look at all that, and it's because of our energy, because of the electromagnetic field, because of your aura, because of your sacred geometry, because of your chakras. Those are portals to other dimensions. That's just because of that. And then here you got your Shushumna, this is your Hara, central portal, and this is your true Kundalini. And that's how they suck the energy from those guys who joined the military, right? And did you know how much power they get if you're a starseed? How much power you get from that sacrum, that sacral chakra, when those guys are being abused and violated? That's all going to divine justice. Okay, cosmic trials. These are the chakra crystal keys and Hara line. Look at this, the precious stuff. That's why they're trading us. That's why they want our DNA, right? That's why the Zetas or the Orion group, they came and exchanging highly advanced technology for human DNA. Do you know why? Because their technology is replicated or copied from our DNA, from the solar rishis. And so you can levitate. You can teleport. You don't need some devices or military for that. You'll be self-realized, become a yogi, yogini, become a true ascended master, become a true spiritual warrior, the defender of truth and divine justice. Look at these, look at the sacred geometry, look what is within our aura energy field, the colors, the frequency, right? The sacred geometry, guys, this is why they are trading us. And they open a black account, right, with all these millions of dollars, right, because they're involved in child sex trafficking. This is the horizontal body layer. So if you understand the ascension dynamics, right, very important to also understand this is your first layer. So this is your horizontal shield 1, 2, 3D. Okay, horizontal shield 4, 5, 6. Horizontal shield 6, 7, 8. So this is, I talk about the violet flame again, guys, very important, right? Embodying the planetary logos, very important. This is how you can start correcting those energies in your sacrum, right? And of course the 2D 4D split in your heart complex as well. Okay, and then we have the 12D bottom shield, bottom body, horizontal shield 10D, 11D, 12D right here, right? It's right here. And then you have the top. You have the 12D shield, top body, horizontal shield. That's from AD. The 8 is golden. Yeah, very important. So 7 is violet. 8D is golden. That's your golden frequency. And it's through 14D because that's the top of the 12D shield. This is how complicated or complex our light body is. Just like, you know, scientists or doctors or, I don't know, physicists, right? Sometimes they're in awe how, you know, whether the body or the anatomy, right? If you study anatomy, how people are trying to dissect everything and understand everything, it all comes from the higher ethereal realm. It comes from your light body. So understanding your light body, guys, again, understand or learn how to channel your energies properly. Envision like a beautiful golden, like a ball of a tennis size, tennis ball, and or you know whatever you like, or ping pong. Okay, some kind of ping pong ball. Just imagine. And just start circulating these energies, making sure when you go up the spine from your tailbone area, up the spine here to your either third eye or to the upper lip. Take a pause, right? Because it's inhale, pause, and then exhale. And then you go front of your body, the chest area, front of your body, and you go down to your tailbone area. Inhale, that's the back of your body, back area, through here over the head here, and you end at the upper lip or your third eye. I go because I do everything inside etherically. So actually I go I start with my higher heart, my heart. I go down into, you see down, I go down into the tailbone, and from tailbone I am circling these energies up, right, through also here pineal gland, my third eye, right, and your 7th chakra, 6th chakra, and then I stop here, and then I go to my 3rd eye, right? And then again, or go to my heart, and then I channel these energies down. And that's how you start recovering from all these reversals, Metatron reversals from that MK Ultra, the military mind control. Okay, so some of these techniques that I've been using. And guys, just so-called synchronicities, right? Synchronicities. So again, I'm making notes because I just love to put things down. It's very healing for me. So 322, right? Interesting number for the interesting secret societies. Actually, has nothing to do with true secret societies, the teachings of the Ascended Masters. And I was writing about the Father Arc and the Mother Arc, right? So the Father Arc, the crystal lotus is coming online, the Metatronic heart. So again, guys, I showed you, right? How you go down here, the front of your body, the front chest, you go down to your tailbone area, and you rest there, and then you go up the spine just to start correcting those reversals. Oops, my hair. And I go back into my 3rd eye, or you go back to your upper lip, or you start with your lower lip and go down, right? And start circulating these energies. I do the bija mantras, right? I start chanting, breathing. Also, I show you the breath of fire, right? Start purging yourself from karma, from miasma, because to me the whole kind of military, right, the psyops, it's instead of negative aliens, the controllers working on their karma, right? How to everybody needs to deal with their negativity, so that they're throwing this on us, right, on the star seeds, that I am the bitch, I'm the prostitute, and now I'm doing horrible things through drinking distilled water, through meditating, organic fruits and vegetables. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I'm not on drugs. And that's what the military, the psychological operations, right, they were trying to instill in an evil, sadistic, narcissistic, terroristic way. Who am I not? Until now, nobody came, apologized, addressed this issue, nothing. What is this all about? This is all going to divine justice, okay? It's just like I would send somebody or take somebody to a different country, and then I'll be punching that person and start saying, speak this language, let's say Russian, where you even have to understand the azbuka, right? It's a totally different language, and so on. I would not introduce you to that Russian language. I would not even tell you that's Russian language. I would just send you to this country, people speaking, and you would not understand nothing. I would not even give you a textbook, but I would be punching you. Speak the language. Speak the language. This is my experience with the military. Whatever that is, that there's some good guys, but if there are sleeping cells, they are being activated. Suddenly they don't know you, right? Because they were telling me, oh, you'll get out of here, but suddenly they don't know you. They're all involved in destruction of this body, right? Scorpio tattoo going on here. So it's all going to divine justice, okay? And so we have the permanent seed atom right here in your higher heart. It holds all consciousness memory in the universe. So you have to develop your heart and true spiritual consciousness in love. I have the ashram for you guys, ashram. So look at this. That was the 320. I was doing my notes, okay? And here we have the mother arc. So the monadic initiation, right? That's your 7, 8, and 9 chakra. And this is your higher heart cell, the thymus area, guys. Protect this, because this all been damaged and desecrated, but through positive AI, through nanotechnology, that actually helped me to restore, like the feeding tube and even my voice technology, right? I had to have a correction of the back heart chakra, right? That complex there, because that was all, it was ripped apart. That's why I have a technology within me, right? But I lost fascia. So like 1/3 of my chest is gone, right? Like people, she's so tiny or whatever, right? Well, You know, it's what happens, military abduction, and when you're being tortured, and all kinds of poison, and you are implanted, and you have all kinds of chips, and then they put even poison into your bloodstream. So this is what happens. So you need to be in that 0 point, divine neutrality. And here we work with the aquamarine frequency to help restore the divine blueprint into the organic timelines, right? I work with the Mother Arc. And we are protecting the station of the identity, your personality, your soul, your monadic self, and your Christos avatar. That's why those entities, right, who are responsible for these criminal activities and all this transhumanism, transgenderism, not choosing rehabilitation, all the station of the identity is going to be taken away from them, and they're going back to source through implosion, space dust. No memory being recalled. Okay, and also we came here to embody the Rishik matrix, the threefold founder flame, very important. So the arc technology was designed to stop reversals of the planet, right, not allowing to be stuck into the dangerous black hole. And we're bringing the higher divine blueprint from the Godhead into the universal layers, all the way down into this lowest density, into this matrix. Okay, so very important, guys, to work on yourself. And we're bringing the true magnetism here. The magnetic force is powering up in our earth core, crystal core, 3, 6, 9, 12, right? Base 12 mathematics. Even Nikola Tesla was talking about the magical numbers, or very powerful numbers of 3, 6, 9. He himself was a starseed, right? With the aqua ray frequency, the mother arc, and the braided plasma fields from the aqualine sun. That's already the galactic sun I was showing you, right? These beautiful blue frequencies are coming online here to heal us. To also bring the law back online, right? And do all this correction within our light bodies, within our DNA, within our hologram, so we can heal ourselves also on that physical plane as well. Very important, okay? So know that all is well. Then my question is, there's just so much I can share, but what happened in April 6th? Again, I was making notes. It was April 6th, but suddenly there was Prepare for Change, and there was an article, okay? It was 1994. So what happened? Operation, what is it? Crimson Mist? Yeah. Operation Crimson Mist. Plane exploded. President of Rwanda and Burundi killed, and their senior government officials, leaving the way open for obscene terminal mind control experiment mounted by the US or CIA, it's DARPA, right? I mean, the black magicians, against a sovereign nation. So they had this Hercules C-130, right? Plane with a large microwave dish. Guys, that was 1994. We are 2024. Microwave dish mounted on the rear loading ramp of the aircraft. And we have this all radioactive transmission, right? This whole mass murder, whatever happened, 1 million African civilians, they were slaughtered. That was the electronic rage. They were controlling their brain waves, right? And from hate, it turned into a total kind of maniac state of consciousness. And it was done through the radioactive transmission weaponry. Okay, and so these things has been happening since late 1950s. So this is nothing new under the sun. The silent weapons, energy. 50s, late 50s, wasn't it? DARPA started being online. Okay. So we also have a lecture in 1995 by Dr. Pierre Gilbert, turning those who receive boom, 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 1995 recipient into zombies. They are turning people into helpless zombies by implanting electronic chips in their arms or necks, right? That's the super soldier, this whole stuff in those black operations going on. So, guys, this is nothing new under the sun. The electromagnetic augmenting from being angry to uncontrollable genocidal maniacs. Those are all proxy wars there with the proxy Israel, whatever is happening in Gaza, Iran, Iraq, They have extremely highly advanced alien technology. Not only you see things physically, right? We're just not some kind of amino acid and faulty protein. We are energy. Okay, so those are bioweapons, guys. You have to understand energies and how that all works and how that contaminates your energy centers, your chakras, your emotional body, your mental body, how you're then disconnected from your heart, from your soul. You're then disconnected from Mother Earth, Mother Nature. That's why I have the Guardian Ascension Protocol. Extremely important to know that, to understand that, right? So specific frequencies, effects to induce nausea, happiness. And here we go. We have Elizabeth Rausche Bizet, I don't know. She was a nuclear scientist and researcher at Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory and at Stanford Research Institute. You know, I Googled her. There was a Pitta Kapha lady, extremely powerful, very good looking when she was in her 20s. Look at her pictures. That's why, you know, I'm not saying anything bad, but look at her pictures, photographs before, I guess, her death. She's not with us. I think she left in 2019. Give me the money and 3 months, and I'll be able to affect the behavior of 80% of the people in this town without their knowledge. I will make them happy, or at least they'll think they're happy. Influencing them by extremely low frequency, 0.1 to 25 hertz per cycle. This was all documented, all the research behind it. This is nothing new under the sun. The whole false magnetism, their AI, the psychotronic weapons, right? How they were shooting Paradise or Hawaii. They already had these operations back then in late 1950s. And of course, the 1994 in Rwanda. And the same thing also, I don't know where the Baghdad looting happened, but again, it was nothing but a psyops. They used microwave warfare, right? Frequencies. So first, they were rushing these people in Baghdad outside of that museum, right? They set up some kind of market, like stands for food, and then they were put back into the museum. And through the microwave, they affected their behaviors, and they became thieves. So it's not what you see is not what you see. You have to feel, understand these energies, and yet you have to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself, because this is all going to cosmic trials, divine justice. But we have the cosmic mother, the ether of Mother Holy Spirit is coming online with her Rasha body. So that's very important. Very important to be inner sustained, inner directed, not be all of this vampirism and parasitism, right? I can feel it even from people, how, you know, they take energy from you, or, you know, at work, I can see like somebody, her heart structure is just, it's so shattered, right? And so I had to mobilize, I have to kind of pull myself back to my heart structure, not be much influenced, but, you know, because if my boss, I cannot be, you know, I have to slowly and gently neutralize these energies, doing what I gotta be doing. I need my little money so I can do these videos and pay my rent. So many blessings and namaste. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.